Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dhyana-Mindful Yoga, Yoga with Dianne. Today is part 5 of an 8-part series for beginner yoga. Enjoy, have fun, and let's begin. Okay, so we're going to begin with a breathing technique, sitting in Sukhasana, the easy pose. So with our legs crossed and our hands placed on our knees, our spine nice and tall, we're going to begin with Durga Pranayam, also known as the 3-part breath, which I had demonstrated earlier in part 1 of this series. So we're going to begin by closing our eyes, or if you wish, you may gaze at a 45-degree angle. And we're going to take a nice deep breath, inhaling through the nose, filling up the belly with air, allowing your lungs or chest to expand and your shoulders to rise. And then slowly exhale through the mouth. We're going to do this one more time together. Inhale through the nose. Nice deep belly breath. And exhale. And as we continue with Durga Pranayam, I'm going to do a 4-count breath. So I'm going to count to 4 as you inhale, and then count again another 4 as we exhale. So let's begin together. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just controlling the breath gently. Continue the 4-count breath on your own, taking several more nice deep belly breaths. And just bringing your awareness back to your breath, back to the present moment. Two more nice deep breaths. Now allow your breathing to be normal, not controlling it in any way, not judging any thoughts that may arise, just observe the breath. If any thoughts arise, gently bring your awareness back to your breath. Now bring your awareness to your heart center and be aware of the breath here. Take another long, deep breath, inhaling through the nose. And slowly exhale through the mouth. Today, we're going to set an intention for our yoga practice by bringing your awareness to what it is that you desire more of in your life. Perhaps you desire to invite into your life more gratitude, more love, more peace. Letting go, whatever it is that you desire more of in your life. This is your yoga practice. just continue to breathe normally and naturally, not controlling your breath in any way, and just bringing your awareness back to your breath, back to the present. And when you're ready, you may slowly open your eyes, coming back to the room. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to move into our warm-up. So sitting in Sukhasana here with your spine nice and tall, we're going to interlace our fingers in front of us. And we're going to inhale, reach arms overhead. And exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, breathing in the pranayama, the life force energy. And exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. And we're going to inhale, rise up. Exhale for a side bend to the right. Feeling a nice stretch here on the right side of your torso. Breathing into the stretch. And we're going to inhale, rise back up. And exhale for a side bend to the left this time. Feeling a nice stretch on the right side of your torso. Don't forget to breathe. And we're going to inhale, rise up, and exhale with our hands to our sides. Next, for a spinal twist, so we're going to bring our left hand over onto our right knee, and bringing our right arm behind us, we're going to inhale, lengthen the spine, and on the exhalation, gazing over your right shoulder for a nice spinal twist here. So inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, gazing over your right shoulder, flushing out the toxins. Take several nice deep breaths here. And we're going to come back to center, and we're going to do the opposite side this time. So bringing our right hand onto the left knee and bringing your left arm behind you. We're going to inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, gazing over your left shoulder this time. For a nice spinal twist, inhale, breathing in the pranayama. Exhale, flushing out the toxins. Inhale and exhale. This is amazing for your abdomen, your organs. And we're going to come back to center. And now we're going to come into tabletop, onto our hands and knees for cat-cow. So coming onto our hands and knees, we want our knees, hips width apart, our shoulders over top of our wrists. And we're going to inhale here for cow, bringing your belly down towards the mat, looking up towards the sky. And exhale for cat. Inhale, which is warming up the spine. And exhale. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. 1 last time. Inhale, breathing in the pranayama. Exhale, rounding the spine up towards the sky and coming back to neutral. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to tuck our toes underneath our feet. And on the inhalation, we're going to inhale here all together. And on the exhalation, we're going to push back into our downward facing dog. Bending our knees, stepping or jumping up to the top of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise, arms overhead. And exhale, back to Tadasana. Okay, so we're in Tadasana, the mountain pose. So just ensure that your feet are hips width apart, drawing your tailbone down towards the mat by bringing your belly button in towards your spine, rolling your shoulders back here, gazing forward. We're going to inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. And just bending your knees slightly for seaweed pose, holding onto your elbows. Just relaxing your neck here for seaweed. And we're just going to sway side to side, just like seaweed in the ocean. And just swaying side to side here. Relax your tongue. And we're going to come back to center. And we're going to inhale, rise, arms overhead. And exhale back to Tadasana for a half sun salutation. Inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward, bringing your right leg, left leg back for high plank. And again, if you wish, you can bring your knees down to the mat if that feels more comfortable for you. Lowering down to Chaturanga. Inhale to Cobra, tucking your elbows close to your body. And exhale to Downward Facing Dog. In Downward Facing Dog, take 5 nice deep breaths here. Just notice how your body is feeling here in the moment. Just becoming more self-aware of what's going on within. Notice any sensations of pleasure or pain or discomfort, again without judging, and just bringing your awareness back to your breath. And on your last exhalation, we're going to bend our knees, step or jump up to the top of the mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise, arms overhead. And exhale, back to Tadasana. Excellent. Okay, inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward, bringing your right leg, left leg back for high plank. Lower down to Chaturanga. Inhale to Cobra. Exhale to Downward Facing Dog. And this time we're going to get ready for a lunge pose with our right leg. So we're going to inhale, bring the right leg back. Exhale, bring your right foot up to the top of the mat. Bringing your left knee down onto the mat for a low lunge. And we're going to inhale, reaching arms over our head for crescent lunge. Feeling a nice stretch here in the quads. Take several nice deep breaths here in crescent lunge. And just relaxing your shoulders here, gazing forward. And we're going to inhale together. On the exhalation, we're going to bring our hands down to the mat. And we're going to lift our left knee so that we can bring our right leg back to meet the left for high plank. Lower down to Chaturanga. Inhale to Cobra. Exhale to Downward Facing Dog. And this time we're going to do a low lunge on the opposite side. So with the left leg, we're going to inhale. Bring your left leg back. Exhale, bring your left foot up to the top of your mat. Again, if you wish, you could bring your right knee down onto the mat if this feels right for you. And we're going to inhale, reach arms overhead for lunge, for crescent lunge pose here. Take several nice deep breaths. Just being mindful of the body, feeling a nice stretch here. Bringing your awareness to your breath, to the present moment. And we're going to inhale here together. On the exhalation, we're going to bring our hands back down to the mat, lifting the right knee. Bringing your left leg back for high plank. Lower down to Chaturanga. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. And in downward dog here, take 5 nice deep breaths, grounding your hands into the mat by fanning out your fingers, bringing your belly button in towards your spine, lifting up your tailbone towards the sky. And just bring your awareness back to your breath, back to the present moment. Relaxing your neck muscles here, your tongue muscles. And on your last exhalation, we're going to bend our knees, step or jump up to the top of the mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise, arms overhead. And exhale, back to Tadasana. Excellent. Okay, so one more time. We're going to inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthening the back. Exhale, fold forward, bringing your right leg, left leg back for high plank. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. And this time we're going to get ready for warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. So we're going to inhale, bring the right leg back. Exhale, bring your right foot up to the top of your mat. And before we come up, we want to be mindful of our feet. So that back foot, your left foot should be at a 45-degree angle or facing the 10 o'clock. And your front knee or right knee should be bent at about a 90-degree angle. And we're going to inhale, rise, arms overhead. If you wish, you may shift your feet there just so that they're more comfortable in the correct position. And you want to make sure that you can see your big toe ahead of you. And we're going to just notice our back foot so that it's at a 45-degree angle, bringing your belly button in towards your spine, drawing your tailbone down towards the earth, and just gazing forward here in warrior pose, a nice strong warrior. Relaxing your shoulders here so that they're not hugging your ears. Just reaching up towards the sky. And take several nice deep breaths here in Virabhadrasana 1. Nice strong warriors, strengthening your legs. And we're going to inhale here together. And on the exhalation, we're going to fold forward into a humble warrior, resting our arms to the sides here, gazing down at the floor. If you wish, you may place your hands behind your back, interlacing your fingers together and reaching them up towards the sky. Again, finding your own edge in this yoga pose here, whatever feels comfortable for you. And just take several nice deep breaths here in humble warrior. And we're going to inhale, rise, arms overhead for warrior 1. Exhale, bring our hands back down to the mat, bringing your right leg back to meet the left for high plank. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. And this time we're going to do warrior 1 on the opposite side. So we're going to inhale with the left leg, bringing the left leg back. Exhale, bring the left foot up to the top of the mat. Again, be mindful of your feet. So the back foot should be at a 45-degree angle or the 2 o'clock. And your front leg, your left leg, should be at a 90-degree angle. And we're going to inhale, reach arms overhead for warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1 here. So just notice the big toe ahead of you. You should be able to see your big toe ahead on the left foot. And bringing your belly button in towards your spine, drawing your tailbone down towards the earth. And again, just relax your shoulders here, gazing forward. And take several nice deep breaths here in warrior 1. Nice strong warriors. You guys look great. And we're going to inhale here together. Exhale, fold forward for humble warriors with your arms to your sides. Or again, if you wish, you may interlace your fingers behind your back, reaching up towards the sky. whatever feels right for you. Again, in yoga, you want to feel that heightened sensation but no pain. So if there's ever any pain in yoga, just ease off on the pose slightly, just until you feel that heightened sensation. And we're going to inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring your hands back down to the mat, bringing your left leg back to meet the right for high plank. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. And take 5 nice deep breaths here in downward dog. Again, grounding into the mat. Bringing your tailbone up towards the sky. And you may bring your awareness to the intention that you set at the beginning of your practice today. What is it that you desire more than your life? And let it go out into the universe. And then bring your awareness back to your breath, back to the present moment. And we're going to bend our knees, step or jump up to the top of the mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise, arms overhead. And exhale, back to Tadasana. Excellent. All right, so now we're going to begin with our closing poses. Okay, so we're going to gaze forward. We're going to inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. This time we're going to bring our knee, right knee, left knee down onto the mat for tabletop. So you can come to the middle of your mat here for tabletop. And we're going to bring our knees to the outer edges of our mat, sitting back for child's pose. Reaching up over top of our head, just resting your forehead down on the mat. This is the restful pose here. Anytime during yoga practice, if you need a rest, you may come down into the child's pose. And just bring your awareness back inward, noticing how your body is feeling here in the moment, without judging. And just noticing any thoughts that may arise. Again, without judging, and just bringing your awareness back to your breath. Just creating space and allowing it all to be here. It's all right. And we're going to inhale, rise back up into our tabletop. And today we're going to make our way onto our backs. So laying down on our back here. And we want our feet flat on the mat. And we're going to prepare for bridge pose. So if you do have a block, if you find the bridge pose is sometimes a little stressful on your back, your lower back, you may also use a block for this particular pose, and I will demonstrate in just a moment. So bringing your feet, your heels as close to your glutes as possible with your arms to your sides. We're just going to take a nice breath here. And we're going to inhale together. And on the exhalation, we're going to push up towards, pushing our hips up towards the sky. Pressing with our legs. And lifting our glutes up off the mat here. Now this is where if you wish to place a block underneath your sacrum, the lower back, you may do so. Again, there's different levels of your block, so you could place it either lengthwise, widthwise, whatever feels comfortable for you. So this would be how it would look with a block. So block underneath the lower back here, just to alleviate any pressure on your back, if this feels more comfortable for you. Now gazing up towards the sky, and take several nice deep breaths here. Bridge pose is great for strengthening your hamstrings, your back, your glutes. It's also great for stretching out the neck, the spine, and the shoulders. And so now I'm just going to remove this block from underneath my sacrum, and we're going to lower our hips back down to the mat. Okay, so we're going to do this one more time. So we're going to inhale here together. On the exhalation, we're going to push up, lifting up our hips off the mat here, gazing up towards the ceiling, and just take several nice deep breaths. And on the exhalation, we're going to come back down onto the mat. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to do a supine pigeon pose. So we're going to begin with the right foot. So we're going to bring that right foot and place it onto the left knee. And you'll notice a triangle in between your legs here. You're going to bring that right arm and thread it through the triangle, lifting up your left leg, and then interlacing your fingers behind the left leg here, feeling a nice stretch in the hips. Now, if you wish to go a little deeper in this pose, you could also press your right elbow into your right knee, feeling a nice stretch here, or lifting your left leg a little closer towards your head or towards the chest. And just take several nice deep breaths here. Your hips are loving you right now. This feels great. Feels amazing on the hips. And we're going to release that pose by bringing our left foot back down onto the mat and then bringing our right foot onto the mat. And now we're going to do the opposite side. So we're going to bring our left foot onto the right knee. Again, you'll see that nice little triangle. And we're going to place our left arm this time through the triangle, lifting up the right leg, interlacing your fingers behind the left leg. And again, if you wish to go a little deeper, you may press your left elbow into your left knee and bringing your right knee a little closer towards your head or the chest area. Again, feeling a nice stretch here in the hips, breathing into the stretch. And we're going to release that pose, bringing our feet back down onto the mat. And then next we're going to do a spinal twist here. Again, showing a little love towards our abdomen or our organs, intestines. So we're going to extend our arms to our sides. We're going to lift our hips up over towards the left side of our mat and bringing our knees down towards the right and gazing over your left shoulder here, feeling a nice spinal twist. And just breathing into the twist, breathing into this pose here. And we're going to inhale, bringing our knees back up to center, bringing the hips back to center. And we're going to do the opposite side. So we're going to lift our hips up, bring them over towards the right side of our mat, and bringing our knees down towards the left side of the mat, gazing over your right shoulder this time. And if you wish, you may close your eyes and turn inward as you breathe. Take nice, deep belly breaths here. Feeling that nice stretch, flushing out the toxins. And we're going to open our eyes. Bringing our knees back up to center, bringing your hips back to center, and gazing up towards the sky again. And we're going to, this time, prepare for the happy baby pose. So bringing our feet up towards the ceiling, bending our knees, and you may hold on to your feet here. And just rocking side to side for a nice massage and happy baby pose. If you wish, you can extend your legs out for a nice stretch, if this feels right for you. And then bending the knees again, rocking side to side. And then coming back to neutral. And we're going to bring our knees together here, our knees to chest pose. So our knees nice and close to our chest, hugging our knees nice and close. Just giving yourself a nice hug, showing a little love here. And again, if you wish, you may rock side to side for a nice massage on the back. And if it feels right for you, you may rotate your knees in one direction. And then switching directions. And then coming back to center, bringing your knees close to your chest, hugging your knees here one last time before we prepare for our favorite pose, savasana, where we reap the benefits of our yoga practice. And we're going to release the knees to chest pose, extending our legs out. And just finding a comfortable position here in Shavasana, laying on your back, on your mat. If it feels right for you, you may place a rolled up blanket or a bolster underneath your knees to alleviate any pressure on your lower back. And just gently close your eyes with your arms to your sides. And just take a nice deep breath, inhaling through your nose. And slowly exhale, releasing any tension that you may be holding on to. Take another nice deep breath, inhaling through your nose. And slowly exhale with a sigh. And let's take one more nice deep breath, inhaling love. And exhale slowly, calm. Inhale love, exhale calm. Now allow your breathing to be normal, not controlling it in any way. And just continue to breathe here in Shavasana, being in the present moment. If any thoughts arise, without judging, gently bring your awareness back to your breath. Continue to breathe here naturally and effortlessly. I will mind the time and ring the chime when it's time to come back to the room. When you're ready, you may slowly open your eyes, rolling over to one side and making your way up into Sukhasana, the easy pose. We will end our session today by bringing our hands to heart center. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. May there be love and peace in your mind. May there be love and peace in your words. And may there be love and peace in your heart. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you again next time. Take care.